Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today I wanted to show you something that many of you may not know. Uh, well, three locations. One is that ruined fort right over there, and the other two are just right beyond it. But the main attraction is something that many people may or may not know about, unless you played the game long enough to know that this particular being exists. But I wanted to take a look at this fort. Now, I did a video on this a while ago, but I never really uploaded it. And so it just was like scrapped because I wasn't really confident with my, self, with oneself. But I often wondered what this fort was even used for in the first place. It had to have been used at some juncture in time. Ow. Now, normally this would be unmarked on your map, but as I have always stated, I do have a mod that, and yes, there's always a mod for this, but it makes unmarked locations being able to be marked, and have icons for them. But yeah, so this fort obviously was used for something, and obviously it was smoldered into oblivion ruins, and now it is just a winding or a ruined mess, no pun intended. But yeah, so I often wondered to myself what this location was actually used for. Maybe it was like a point, and maybe like, what it kind of reminds me of? That would be Gondor. That's Myrewatch, but Mistwatch, but you get the point. That would be Gondor, and this would be Osgiliath. Because, in Lord of the Rings, Osgiliath is in ruins. With only, what? I don't know how many Gondorians actually defended Osgiliath at the time of Lord of the Rings, but you get the idea. That's what I kind of think of this as. Obviously the skeletons there kind of disprove that, but you know what I mean. It's like, it kind of gives you Gondorian vibes, like the fort, like the fort was kind of like a lookout point to that, and that it would let Mistwatch know. I don't know, just a thought. But the third option is actually right behind this mountain, but it's actually right up there, so we have to go around. Technically speaking, of course, we'll go to that giant in a minute. He won't attack us. Many people think, oh well, giants attack. Not this one, and that's the main attraction that I wanted to talk about today. But I wanted to come up here, if I can find I can find where, bruh. You know what? Parkour. Damn it. Anyways, wherever the entrance is, doesn't matter. But yeah. Hello? Okay. I guess this Shrine of Akutos was defiled or something? Alteration skill book, I'll take that. But yeah, I guess whoever put this Shrine of Akutos here, I obviously defiled it. But anyways, that is not the main attraction of the day. Okay, okay, now how do I get down? Is the clear I know there's a way down. I just don't know where it is. Oh, here we go. But anyways, so you're probably thinking to yourself, well, giants normally attack if provoked. Not this one. This one is a very unique giant in the sense that it won't attack you, because if you see that, if you don't know the lore behind giants, essentially they herd mammoths. And mammoths are considered their pets, and they herd them for their, and they, you know, herd them for their cheese and stuff. So obviously, this mammoth died, and so a lot of people's theories, and this is kind of like a, I don't know, a theory of mine as well. I'm kind of running with the same theory that this is where they herd their they bring their mammoths to die. And as you can probably guess, I don't know if there are any other mammoth skulls around, but this is considered the mammoth graveyard, essentially. And this giant, even when provoked, or even if you decided to attack him, I mean, why would you do that in the first place? He's just mourning his dead, what he would consider his friend. Because as I said, they herd their mammoths, and they herd the mammoths, and they treat them as family. That's my theory, of course. But anyways, yeah, so you can go up to him, you can, you know, you can look at him and everything. Yeah, he won't attack you, and it's kind of the coolest thing ever that Bethesda put that in there. You can even harvest, but why would you desecrate the corpse? But yeah, obviously this mammoth, some people may not know about this mammoth unless you've been playing Skyrim for as long as most people have, like me. You know, or if you've seen a video about it or whatever. But yeah, and that's kind of the story behind this mammoth, or giants in general. Most giants, out of, you know, normalcy, you would think that, oh well, you know, the first thing is to attack a giant, right? Because they tend to attack you when provoked. Like I said, not this one. This one is very tame, very unique, and it's just like, he just doesn't care. He just wants to mourn his dead friend. And I will mourn with you, brother. I will mourn with you. Anyways, guys, I will catch you all in the next one. And if this video did have if you find this video useful in any way, shape, or form, leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you all in the next one, guys. Peace.